I believe no vehicle is perfect. No motorcycle, no scooter, no car. But then there's the deep dark world of aftermarket where you can buy certain products in a bid to make your vehicle perfect. This is the Aerox 155 and it's a scooter loved by so many of us enthusiasts for all the right reasons. It does not feel like a scooter. It is big on performance, big on styling, and most importantly, it is big on feel. But just like any other vehicle that's available in the market today, it has its own set of issues. Number one, the rear suspension. It feels like a rock. And number two, the front brake lacks that bite. How do we solve it? Before I give you that answer, let me tell you that the Aerox 155 is a really popular scooter in Southeast Asia. So much so that there is a completely different and unique world in the aftermarket accessories and parts section for the Aerox 155. Now the difference between that model and the India model, there are two things. Number one, keyless ignition, and number two, better suspension at the rear. So why couldn't Yamaha get the same scooter to India? The big and the only answer to that is cost. You see, every component that you add to a particular vehicle adds cost. And in India, scooters are considered to be price sensitive. And because of what the proposition of the Aerox is, it already is sitting at a relatively higher price point in the world of scooters. Just to make it competitive, Yamaha had to set the price right, and that's why the difference between this model and the one that you get elsewhere. I got in touch with Aditya, who goes by the name of Hyper Tourer on Instagram, who is privately importing aftermarket parts for the Aerox 155. So there are three things that I installed on my scooter. Number one, this rear suspension is from this brand called Racing Boy. Now Racing Boy has an entire catalog for the rear shocks, right from just having preload adjustability to fully adjustable shocks. Now this right here has adjustment for preload as well as rebound, and I think it does the job really well. Definitely better than the stock setup that you have on the Aerox from the showroom. Second is the tank. The stock tank is a 5.5 liter tank, but the one that I've installed is 8 liters. It's a direct fit. Remove the old tank, fit in the new. The only problem, it does not come with a breather. So when you buy the tank, what I got was a vented cap so that there is no pressure buildup inside the tank. I think it's a great addition because with the kind of performance that the Aerox 155 gets, you can actually tour on it. The third thing is the braking issue. The stock is a 230mm disc. The one that I have now is 265mm. All of these things have definitely addressed the issues that the stock Aerox 155 comes with. And while this is just the start of what I've added, there's just so much more that's available for the Aerox 155. Right from different types of seats, to a touring windscreen, to filters, to a full system racing exhaust, performance mods, aesthetic mods, so much more. You can even remove the rear wheel and replace it with something that actually has a disc. So disc at the front, disc at the rear. This world is completely crazy. What I want to do immediately, not immediately rather, slowly and gradually I want to keep adding things that affect function rather than form. For example, better lights, bigger mirrors, wider mirrors, and upgrade the brake fluid from .4 to .5.1. And then there's the question of legality. I still feel it is a grey area and I would love to address that in a completely different video. And when you flip the coin, you also have warranty. In case something goes wrong with your vehicle, manufacturers or even service centers will try to point it out or blame it on the aftermarket parts or accessories and then devoid you of that warranty. Be very careful with that. At the start of this video, I said it's a deep, dark world. And I say this because of cost. Aftermarket parts and accessories are usually expenses that happen after you pay for the vehicle to come on the road, over and above. But I also feel this is a problem solution thing. Aftermarket parts usually solve the problem, and if you think they are worth it, please do your research and go ahead and make that purchase. It's worth it. Thank you for watching this quick little video on the Aerox 155 and the aftermarket world around it. My name is Varun Painter and I will see you later.